YouTube world, what's going on? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're feeling great. Let's get it in. I'm gonna do a spiritual breakdown on Chucky, right? And I'm gonna show you how Hollywood put the truth in plain sight. And you know what I mean? So let's get it in. I don't know if you remember the first child play when Chucky started chanting Dembala. Now you may ask yourself, who is Dembala? So let's look up who Dembala is, and I'm gonna show you how Hollywood likes to play in your face. Let's get it in. You see, if you watch the Chucky movies, Dembala is one of the spirit that Chucky call upon, so Chucky can put his spirit body into a normal body. So Dembala, right? So right here it says Dembala, also spelled, y'all see it, is one of the most important and venerated spirit in Haitian voodoo, West African voodoo, and related to diaspora religion. He is most commonly known as the ancient primordial skyfather and serpent deity. So basically he's like a serpent deity. Ladies and gentlemen, Dembala, that is an actual entity. That ancient people used to call upon and work with. That is an actual entity, y'all. But Hollywood make it seem like it's, fairy tale. It's mythology. No, folks, Dembala is an actual deity. I think y'all should do your research on Dembala. Matter of fact, I might just do a whole video on Dembala itself. But I want to show you how Hollywood likes to put shit in plain sight. So yeah, and I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna show a clip of how Chucky, doing his Dembala thing. So let's continue.
Count to 7. When you wake, you'll be in heaven. Close your eyes and count to 7. When you
notice how he says, close your eyes and count to 7. They say 7 is the number of God. And then Chucky's going to say, watch what Chucky says.
You'll be in heaven.
You'll be in heaven. That's not a coincidence, folks. They say 7 is the number of God. And then Chucky says 7, you'll be in heaven. But let's continue.
This is it, world. From now on, no more Mr. Good Guy.
You hear that? He's calling Dembala. This is a Hollywood movie, y'all. Hollywood know the secrets. Chucky is working with a spirit called Dembala. That's why he's calling his name. You know what's crazy? When I was younger, I thought that was some rubbish bullshit that Hollywood made up, but it's not. This is an ancient deity. This is a real ancient deity. I know some of y'all might not want to believe it. I know y'all want to think that humans are the only species or creatures walking around here. No. It is, you want facts? The fact is we only can see 1% of reality. 99% of reality we cannot see. That means there's things out there that you can't see, man, because you're in a physical realm. But let's get it in, though.
Give me the power, I beg of you.
And remember when I said, remember when you read Dembala, right? I wanted to go back to the picture so I can show y'all. You see, it says in Haitian voodoo. when Chucky is doing his chant, what it sounds like he's speaking what? Creole, but it's mixed with French. But let's go back to Chucky. It's almost like French and Creole mix, but it's really French. And he doesn't even speak English. Hollywood went so far to make sure that he doesn't even speak English, because Hollywood have to tell you the truth. He's speaking in a different language to transform his soul into the kid's body. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this clip is right here, right? This is from the Chucky series, right? Right now, what you're looking at, the Chucky that's sitting in the chair is Dembala. He's taking the form of Chucky, and the man that is talking is the real Chucky, because right now they're in the spirit realm. Listen to what the human Chucky is gonna say to the other human. Listen to what he's gonna say. He said he's gonna say, "I thought he was gonna take a form of a serpent." Listen.
I'm Charles Lee Ray. Your secretary said that Charles Lee Ray. Ah, yes. Here it is. Please, have a seat. You know, I always thought that you'd be a snake or something.
You hear that? I always thought you'd be a snake. Let's go back to the picture I showed you earlier. Look at the bottom. Primordial Skyfather and serpent deity. A snake and a serpent, almost synonymous, almost kind of similar. He said, "I thought you would come. I thought you was gonna come into a form of a snake." You see the drawing right here is like a snake-like entity. Hollywood telling you the truth in plain sight, but let's continue.
Take the form of the one that you revere the most, and since you're a pathological narcissist, well, here I am. And what is this place? This is the spirit realm. I like to meet my constituents one-on-one before their process. Makes it a little more personal. Do you have any questions? Yeah. I served you up a smorgasbord of sacrifices.
Notice how he said, "I serve you up. Oh, I serve you up a lot of sacrifices." What does he mean by that? It means that when you work with certain entity, they demand blood sacrifice. I keep telling y'all, blood sacrifice is an ancient practice. That is an ancient religious practice. Hollywood is into that. Hollywood's into the whole sacrificing people and stuff like that. But let's continue.
They even killed the president. Whoa. You did what? I killed 13 people. More than double what you asked for. Was that not enough? Well, of course I wasn't paying attention. You cheated on me with other gods. Catholicism? Serious? That was an accident. Gunshot? Point blank? Suffocation by stars and stripes? Charles?
You see, Chucky have to continue to do these sacrifices if he want to remain alive. Not only that, not only to remain alive, but to switch his soul into a regular body. So you have to work with the entity called Dembala. But let's continue.
Chucky, these kills, to be honest, it looks to me like you're coasting. You wanna know how I killed the president? I thumbed his eyes out. I learned that on Shark Week. Does that sound like coasting to you? I mean, I killed my own mother before my balls dropped. I blew up a priest, multiple defenestrations, acid face melt, poison roulette, you name it, I've done it. And what about the nukes? I almost blew up the whole world in your honor.
Notice how he said, I almost blew up the whole world in his honor. Again, working with certain entity, right? It depends upon what you want, power, fame, whatever. They're going to demand sacrifices. They need sacrifices. Because they get the power, I'm sorry y'all, because they get the power from what? The blood. They get power from the blood of innocent people. 9/11, oh, I gotta watch what I said. You know, that event that happened, you know, back in 2001 was a sacrifice ritual. People actually died. Look at your scripture. Wasn't Jesus was what? A blood sacrifice. When you read the Bible, you got human beings calling on other entities, calling on other, powerful spirits to work with them. And some of these spirits, again, demands blood sacrifice, depending upon what entity or spirit that you're talking to, that you're working with. But let's continue.
It's not really about numbers, Charles. It's about passion and originality. I can't fucking read minds. If you wanted to be so fucking specific, you should have told me. Fuck! How dare you fucking speak to me that way? Fuck you! No. Fuck you, Mr. Ray. Straight to fucking hell! No, wait. Damballa, my one true God. Please, you can't process me out. Give me one more chance. Killing the president, that did take audacity. And you've caught me in an unusually magnanimous mood. You get one more chance to up your game. But you'll need to kill without a body. As a ghost. How am I supposed to do that? Thanks to the blood you spilled in the White House, you have more power there than you really...
You hear that? Thanks for the blood that you spilled. I'm telling y'all, the power, when sacrifices happen, the power is in the blood. That's why these demons demand sacrifices, especially from innocent people. If you sacrifice a large group of innocent people, that is power for the entity. You look at blood, oh, it's just a blood. To you, it's just blood, because you're not initiated. You're not initiated to the occult. You don't understand the hidden meaning behind blood. To you, it's just blood. But you're not understanding it's deeper than that. Even in certain even in certain ceremonies, they use blood. Even in certain rituals, they use blood. I keep telling y'all, Hollywood's telling y'all the truth in plain sight. But let's continue.
Eyes. So, harness the blood, Chucky.
You hear that? Harness the blood, Chucky. Come on, man.
Use your imagination. And if I do, you'll take away the Catholic cooties, and I can go back. Put on a show. Impress me. And I will see what I can do.
Truth in plain sight, ladies and gentlemen. But you thought Chucky was just, you know, something for entertainment. Well, it is entertainment, but it's something spiritual and deep behind it. But let's continue. I talked about how, you know, elites and in Hollywood, you know, working with entities and deities, right? So this guy right here, he went to prison for killing people. He killed a lot of people, right? And the reason why he killed a lot of people, according to the story, the reason why he killed a lot of people, because he killed them because he was working with an entity called Pazuzu. He was doing sacrifice killing for a entity called Pazuzu. Who is Pazuzu? Pazuzu, a powerful demon and king of the wind demon in ancient Mesopotamian mythology, while known for bringing storm and famine. He also invoked by humans as a protective shield against even the worst entities, such as a malevolent goddess. But this guy out here killing in a name, killing for Pazuzu. I don't know what deal he had with Pazuzu. I don't know why he was doing that. It could have been for anything. Maybe fame, money, power, success. Who knows? But ultimately, these things are real, ladies and gentlemen. You can call on spirits, especially when you working in Hollywood. You got certain celebrities that work with certain entities. Certain entities might want your mother has a sacrifice. Your daughter has a sacrifice. Even sometimes yourself has a sacrifice. But anyways, folks, y'all be good. Y'all still wear. Your boy's out.